Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, May 17, 2022. The astrological part of fortune is found in your house 1 in addition to the planet Mars. This will bring you a very active and emotionally effusive personality that will be well received by other people who will consider you in high esteem, since the way you behave will be very pleasant, but with a touch of effusiveness that will keep the attention active in what you have to say and in what you do. The presence of Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius from your 8th house will make your mental structures mature. Be aware of this so that you take advantage of it to create new ways of seeing the world with a wiser and more responsible criterion. Discover your horoscope sign by sign for this Monday, when the prevailing vibration is of the couple, love. The presence of Pluto in the sign of Capricorn in your 7th house is going to be telling us about a destructuring of your tastes and what you fall in love with in people, being now much more mature and solvent people who attract you, but keep always his human and sensitive essence. Being a water sign, you have a good connection with spiritual lands, and having the planet Neptune from your 9th house in the sign of Pisces will be very favorable for you to undertake spiritual or esoteric studies, because in addition to the fact that they are topics that attract your attention, you will have the facility to understand them and live them in a practical way, which will give you a lot of wisdom and knowledge for your day-to-day life. You may not have a minute to yourself today. It is likely that your parents will insist on inviting you to dinner, and that your grandparents will ask you for a little help moving furniture, repairing a leak. Or you will go visit your partner's entire family. You will be active, but you will enjoy the warm welcome you will receive and spend special moments with the people you love. Your personality is very connected to your 5th house thanks to Mars ruling Scorpio. This is going to tell us that your tastes and enjoyments are going to come from the way you are going to feel together with other people who are preferably very emotional and trustworthy. If they meet these characteristics, you will feel like a crab in the water. You are preoccupied with matters of the heart. But today more than ever, you analyze your emotions in the light of your reason. Try to take a step back and see the situations you are going through from a different angle. With a little sensitivity, you will realize how much your words can affect those close to you. Be tender and affectionate. Go out and do even 30 minutes of walks or runs, because your tendency to spend a lot of time at home may be affecting your legs due to the sedentary lifestyle you are managing, since this part of the body is governed by the sign of Sagittarius, which is found in your 6th house, the house of health. Therefore, if you want to keep them healthy, put them to exercise. It is not impossible, dear, that within the framework of your main activity, profession, leisure, or studies, you are already savoring your victory. A promotion or recognition could indeed occur in these next days. But do not rest too much today. It seems that some efforts are still relevant. Make an effort to keep your intellectual abilities sharp and capable of solving any difficulty you may be having in the workplace. This is the advice that Sagittarius from your 6th house has for you today. If you do, you will see that what used to be a great catastrophe today is only a small problem, and little by little you will advance in wisdom to remain stable within your work. You will probably find it difficult to concentrate today. The planets of the day will make you evasive and meditative. So, don't be surprised to stay planted in front of your computer screen for long minutes, your eyes riveted on the void. You may think of old sentimental adventures, or childhood memories. Get back to work and get off your clouds. Your 2nd house in the sign of Leo is connected through the sun with your 11th house in the sign of Taurus. This tells us that your economy is going to be flowing much better if you share it with your friends, uniting them in your projects and in your businesses. Associate with people related to your goals, and profits will increase irremediably. Don't get angry if people don't take you too seriously. It's normal for the mood today to be lighthearted and distracted. Come out of the darkness of the last few days to laugh generously. Don't obsess over what you don't understand. Go with the flow and keep smiling. You can't go wrong if you stay in the joyful tone of your surroundings. Our eyes in the sky. Yesterday was the lunar eclipse in Scorpio. This luminary forces us to embrace our inner rebel and defy the status quo. The eclipse pushes us to open our minds and understand the truth of all matters, no matter how strange it might be. It's essential to embrace change and growth and allow yourself to take charge of your life. Expect the unexpected and accept the strange events or emotions that are headed your way. You're the leader of your pack, which means that you have a lot of influence over others. Now you can use your popularity for a good cause and organize a local protest or charity with your squad. With your long contact list and Saturn's influence, your humanitarian endeavor can be successful. Your friendship circle is evolving and changing. It's important to note that you're not growing apart from your besties, you're transforming the way you connect with those you care about. Pluto, the modern planetary ruler of Scorpio, is heavily influenced by this eclipse, so we can expect a lot of power plays and personal evolution. It's time to be the person you were born to be. Just after midnight, Ceres, the asteroid of nurturance, enters Cancer, stoking sentimental impulses. At this time, we support others by being hospitable. However, this protective ideology taken to extremes can cause our nearest and dearest to feel smothered. Grief may play a prominent role in our interactions now. We should be mindful of our attachment to the past, to nostalgia, and to tradition. The prime error under Ceres in Cancer is offering assistance when it is not asked for, then becoming hurt because our utility is called into question. Instead, we should ask others what they need and judge emotional availability as the key component of care. The last time Ceres transited Cancer was mid-July to late September of 2017. Look back to this period to take note of similar themes. At dawn, Venus conjuncts Chiron in Aries, stimulating insecurities in matters of the heart. As with all Chiron transits, the only way out is through, and confronting old love wounds is the antidote to perpetuating heartache. We now achieve healing by reassessing our intrinsic worth. This aspect can especially trigger a reminder of how we have denied our desires to appease another, unaware that our uniqueness was what made us attractive in the first place. Now we are encouraged to share ourselves authentically to attract healthier relationships and regain our self-esteem.